Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to present our project. It's about the Itaipu Dam in Brazil and Paraguay, joined by myself, Team Roster.
I'm John Miali.
Hussein Ali.
And I am Walter Ford. The Itaipu Dam is located between Brazil and Paraguay. It dams the Paraná River, and a city near it would be Foz do Iguaçu, shown there on the map. The construction of the dam began in 1971 and opened in 1984. The whole construction cost what would be the modern equivalent of 48.8 billion US dollars.
All right, so now we come to how big the hydroelectric dam is. So basically in height, it's about 196 meters, and in lengthwise is 7,919 meters. The Itaipu Dam is actually considered the second largest hydroelectric dam in the world. And then in the picture, you could kind of, if you want to go back a bit, in the picture, you can see the dam, and then basically where that spillway is to the left side, it's basically where Paraguay is, and to the right side is where Brazil is. It's basically in the borderline of both Paraguay and Brazil. Go to the next slide, bro. And then how has it helped Brazil and Paraguay? Well, it is actually, it generates renewable energy, and it supplies 16% of Paraguay's electricity mix, or 16% of Brazil's electricity mix, and 90% of Paraguay's. So it actually saved them a lot of money, and saving them, money from spending on other local power plants, and because it already gives them clean and renewable energy.
All right, so this is the environmental and ecological impacts. So when the dam first opened, it faced a lot of backlash, and its introduction to the area created negative impacts on the environment and biodiversity of the region. For example, 40,000 people were displaced, along with 129 species of birds, 32 species of mammals, and 9 species of reptiles. So to reverse the negative effects of the construction of the dam, the government introduced new plans, one of which was to ensure quality and quantity of water. The Itaipu Dam created environmental conservation, and they have planted 44 million trees. It's become the first hydroelectric plant in the world to have its own protected areas and supported landscapes recognized by UNESCO. Itaipu has developed projects to conserve native animal species that are at risk of extinction. And Itaipu has taken steps to mitigate the environmental threats arising from pesticides, waste from livestock production, and soil erosion. Some of these plans include terracing agricultural areas to managing rainfall drainage, increased soil water retention, the diffusion of direct or no-till planting to reduce the need for pesticides and keep the soil covered throughout the year to retain moisture. Go to the next slide. And so in 2009, the dam actually faced a power failure. It was shut down for the first time in its 25-year history to that point. Heavy rains and strong winds caused 3 transformers on a key high voltage transmission line to short circuit, cutting the line automatically, causing the complete loss of 14 gigawatts of power. This caused massive power outages in Brazil and Paraguay.
Okay, so in terms of the actual dam completion, the last 2 of the some 20 electric generation units started the operations in September of 2006. And then in March of 2007, they raised the installed capacity to 14 gigawatts. And this was the ultimate completion of the power plant. So this increase in capacity can allow 18 generation units to run permanently, while 2 are shut down for maintenance. So if there are problems with specific generation units, they will not have any deduction in a power surge, because they can allow 18 to run, while the other two, if there are two, that need maintenance. So in terms of each generation unit, each of them specifically can generate up to 700 megawatts of power.
Back in 2016, this dam produced over 103 terawatt hours of energy. This actually set the record for the most energy production in a year for a hydroelectric dam, until that record was beat in 2020 by Three Gorges Dam in China with more than 111 terawatt hours. The energy in this dam is, in the Itaipu Dam, is produced by, there's a total of 20 turbines. 10 of them, not 10 of them, half of them send power to Paraguay and half of them send power to Brazil, although not all of them are active at the same time. So yeah, that's not, so yeah, the slide's not entirely accurate.
And then here we have the work cited from the research references that we used. And thank you. Does anyone have any questions? We'd be willing to answer them if you do. But other than that, that's it. Thank you, guys.